African Americans have a rich history, and Good Morning Jacksonville's Keitha Nelson has teamed up with people in our community to highlight it.
Yes, Keitha, thank you so much for joining us. Good to see you on this side of the show, right?
Anytime.
And you have a special series that's going to be airing called Vivid Hues. Tell us about that.
Yes, so Vivid Hues is going to air every Wednesday on Good Morning Jacksonville as well as on First Coast News throughout the day. So passionate about this project. I call it a passion project, as a matter of fact. So this is something that we started a couple of years ago, but it took a little bit of a hiatus. It's back now. So we started Vivid Hues, Stories of Black History, during Black History Month.
Okay.
But I said, you know what? Why do we have to celebrate Black History just during the month of February, the shortest month of the year at that?
Right.
I said, you know what? Black history is American history. It should be taught and learned all the time. And so that's what we're doing. I just love Vivid Hues. So what it is a special series, as I mentioned. So we have history makers within our community sharing the stories of the past, right? And they still correlate with the future. It shapes our future generations. And then they're narrated by history makers and also illustrated by local students.
Oh, that's so neat.
Even better.
Yes. We actually have one of the stories that aired on a Wednesday, this past Wednesday that just aired, and it's I just love this. So Jaya People, she is an artist at Stanton. She goes to Stanton. She's a freshman there. She drew Jane Bolin, and this is narrated by the first elected Black female judge within Duval County.
Wow.
And she's sharing the story of the first Black judge within the United States.
Wow.
Okay, let's take a look.
Gives me goosebumps. Let's hear.
It's been said that kids can't become what they can't see. Jane Bolin had a front row seat to the law. Her father, in the late 1800s, had his own law practice in Poughkeepsie, New York, an area surrounded by smaller towns where the Ku Klux Klan was active. The presence of racism was felt and seen, but did not serve its purpose as a deterrent. With her sights set on the justice system, Bolin graduated high school at 15 years old and enrolled in Wellesley College at 16. Looking past ridicule, social isolation, and the incessant no's hurled her way, she would become many first. 1931, the first Black woman to earn a law degree from Yale. 1939, first Black female judge in the United States. 1943, first Black woman to join the Association of the Bar in New York City. Appointed in 1939 as a judge over the Domestic Relations Court, she served there for 40 years. A mother of one and protector of many, Bolin presided in every borough of New York City. Her job, she said, was not to punish, but to help. As a family court judge, she helped in the assignment of probation officers on the basis of race and the placement of children in child care agencies based on ethnic background. Reluctantly, Bolin retired in 1978. Because of her, countless others can now see the possibilities when pushing past the word no. Bolin died in 2007 at the age of 98. But her vision, her accomplishments are everlasting.
Goodness. Yes, I love it. Okay, so I do have to mention the driving force behind that. The photojournalist is Nick Marone. He also did the last series. He's amazing, clearly. And the voice you heard there, it was narrated by Rhonda Peoples-Waters, who again was the first elected Black female judge within Duval County. I'm just in love with the series.
Yeah, it's definitely powerful.
That music, I was getting emotional.
Yeah.
I mean, and just see the kids and just how it all comes together and how the past does shape our future.
It does.
I feel like we have a positive future on the way.
Yes, we're hopeful for that.
Yeah,
That's
hopeful.
right. That's right.
So going through all of this, I mean, obviously you want others to learn from it, but what did you learn about, going through this process of Vivid Hues?
The importance, there's no question. It is important that we share these stories as often as possible because there's so much Black history that has not been shared within our classrooms. Some folks share it within their own homes, but again, it needs to be on a broader scale, which we're trying to work on right now to accomplish. And I do want to mention this. Every Wednesday, as I mentioned, on Good Morning Jacksonville, First Coast News, you'll be able to catch Vivid Hues throughout the month of November. And next up, we're going to learn the story of the Munford Point Marines, which were the first Black Marines within the United States.
Wow.
Awesome story folks don't know. And there are still several of them living, including 97-year-old, 96-year-old George McIvory. He's going to be narrating that piece.
Amazing.
And his voice is still strong enough to do so.
Oh, I can't wait to hear and see that.
Yes.
Thank you so much for joining us, Keitha.
Thank
it's great
you,
to have you
guys.
with us
I'll be
today.
watching.
Appreciate you.